Oh, hello there, Simon here from Red Hat Recipes. Yes, today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make a beautiful little dish. It's a potato rosti a la bacon with, that means, I think, with bacon. First of all, we need some potatoes. I'm going to get some Maris Pipers. I like using those, they're great for frying. Got about 3, that should do it. Now I'm going to peel these, but I'm not going to make you watch me peel them. Please say you know how to make peel potatoes, because I'm making these videos because people keep messing up their food and I'm just trying to help you. Now we've peeled our potatoes, don't look because I think they're naked. We're going to grate them. So get yourself a bowl first of all, and we're going to grate our potatoes on the large side, just in case. Grate all your potatoes and put them into the bowl, and then we're going to make a little swim. Okay, grated potatoes, you know what I mean? There they are, right in front of your very eyes. You're going to have them for £5, £10, not even £10, £5, £4.50. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's been one of them days. Anyway, get your grated potato, pop them into your bowl. We like a bowl. Okay, there we are. But they're very starchy, so I'm going to give them a quick wash. Here we go. Grated potatoes, I washed them about twice just to get a bit of the starch out of the potatoes. You don't have to, but it makes them a little bit crispier when you go to cook your rosti. Okay, so there we are. But now we need to get all the moisture out of the potatoes, and I shall show you how. You have a dishcloth. Clean one, obviously, not one that someone's blown their nose on. I shouldn't say that really. A clean one. Okay, take your potatoes, put them into the cloth. Keep your bowl handy. Wrap them in the cloth like this, and there. You squeeze them now until all the water comes out of your potatoes. Because even without washing the potatoes, you'd have to do this because there's too much moisture in the potato. So you squeeze that out as hard as you can. You see that? There you go. Right. Once you've squeezed your potatoes, you can then start to put them back in the bowl, okay? Because we need them in the bowl to add our other ingredients to them. So there you are. Lovely, lovely. Little dry potatoes. Back in the original bowl that I used to strain them in, because I emptied the water out of there. Save a bit of washing up, okay? I'm just going to add a little bit of chopped onion. Sliced, chopped, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to add a little bit, because you don't want too much onion in there, because really potato rosti is just delicious on its own, but this is going to have bacon and onion in it. Oh yes. So here we go. So I've put my onion in with my potatoes. I have a little bacon medallion here. This is unsmoked. So just chop that up as fine as you can and add it to your potatoes, your dried potatoes. With clean hands, get your hands in, give it a little turn around like this. Turn around. Little massage. So all the bacon and the onions all mixing together. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Some seasoning we need now, just a bit of black pepper and a bit of salt. Here's my black pepper. Just going to put a little sprinkle on that in. To taste again, up to you, how much you put in. You'll know by the second time you make it. The first time it's horrible. You know, no, you've put too much in or not enough. Simple, really, to your taste. And a little bit of salt, not too much salt because you've got the bacon in there. This is just a plain rosti, potato rosti. Add a little bit more salt. Try to make myself clear, ladies and jelly spoons. And give it another mix. There we go. Okay, so we've got the bacon running through there. And we've got all the onion in there. We've got nice dry potatoes. And we're ready to start cooking it. I have a non-stick frying pan. Oh yes. Non-stick frying pan. It can go straight in the oven as well, you need it to, but don't worry, we're just going to cook it on both sides in this frying pan today. Make it a little bit simpler for everybody. So in that I'm going to put some olive oil and some butter. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of butter. I'm going to put it on the stove now on a low heat. Don't get too hot, because if you go hot it'll just burn the potatoes and it won't cook through. Okay, so just on a low heat. Get your butter and olive oil nice and hot, but not too hot. This recipe is such fun, the rosti, especially with the bacon through it. I have put jalapenos. I always call them jalapenos. I don't know why. I do apologise. Jalapenos through the onion, with the onion as well sometimes, and that's very, very nice. but maybe for a different dish. This you can eat in the morning with a nice poached egg on top, which we shall do. And yeah, all good. With the olive oil and the butter, the olive oil will stop the butter burning if you have your heat too high. If you start to see it starting to get too hot, just turn it down a little bit, okay? Ready for the potatoes. So we want a low, slow fry. Bring my pan off the stove just for you guys out there so you can see what I'm doing off. I normally keep it on while I load the potatoes and the onions and the bacon. Okay, and that all goes into the pan. And you can press it down with your fingers, but obviously be careful not to burn yourself. Yeah? And we're going to put that back on the heat now. There we go. So that's back on the heat. I have a masher that I like to use just to push it down a little bit, and I'll probably do that again in a little while. Now that needs to be on there. That needs to be on there for about 12 minutes. Time for a song.
Just wanna feel I let all the things that you do. So come on, run me to a whole dream with you. Sweetness, I like your dress. I like the way I know you're best. I'm a man, but I'm in a mess. Only be my queen is you.
There we go, about 12 minutes. And you can see it's done now because you see the way it's moving in the pan. But you can also cheat a little bit by putting one of these under it and having a little look and see if it's nice and golden brown or not. And mine is. So the next step, ladies and gentlemen, is to turn it. Take a plate. This is where it can go horribly wrong. So you take a plate. Hang on. Put the plate on top of the frying pan, like so. Tip it up. Look at that, look at that. Now put that back in the pan and back on the stove for about 10 minutes. The good thing about this recipe, it's very cheap. It's potatoes. Pence really, and a bit of butter and a bit of olive oil. There we go, our potato, rusty. Look at that, beautiful. Poached egg. And I've just cooked off a couple of little bits of bacon underneath the grill. Like so. I'll have that bit, it's a bit burnt. Oh, beautiful potato rusty. Nice little poached egg on top. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Poached egg, nice and ready. Keep safe. Simon here from Red Hat Recipes signing off. Love to all. Have a great day. Bye.